Cape, and it became very convenient. You could sit in your home here in Accra and send money to someone in Bolga, and it will be from the comfort of your home without you having to look for an account number, go to the bank the next day. In fact, Saturday, Sunday, it became very easy for you to send money to people. That is what MTN has been doing, and for the past 15 years, Momo has gotten bigger and it has gotten better. So for 15 years, since the year 2009, that MTN launched Momo, they transformed the way financial transactions are done. And also due to regulatory requirements, the company that runs Momo, the Momo service, that's Mobile Money Limited. And they've been doing this for quite some time now. And since the launch of Momo, many innovations have come on, and the landscape has just changed. And the others have had to follow suit in order to catch up. So this year, 2024, like I've been saying, it marks 15 good years of providing mobile financial services in Ghana. And despite all the challenges, the service has been accepted as a medium of financial intermediation, and it's being used to promote financial inclusion at all levels. So can't run away from it. We use Momo to do everything. In fact, we don't even go to the bank anymore. When there's Momo, why do you need to go to the bank? Take us through the journey. What has it been like these past 15 years?
Okay, good morning, Lantam, and good morning to your listeners. We are happy to be here to share the good news on Momo with you. Before we start, we would want to appreciate our customers, our regulators, Bank of Ghana, our vendors, our fintech partners, our technology partners, and our partner banks. These 15 years journey had been quite long, but without their support, we wouldn't have been where we are today.
Right.
So like you rightly mentioned in your introduction, Mobile Money was launched in 2009, primarily with two services, money transfer and then airtime. And we had 9 partner banks at the time, and the only additional services that we had apart from the money transfer and airtime was DSTV and then ECG payments. Moving ahead, today Momo has contributed significantly to reducing payment barriers in the country. Today you can stay at home and purchase things online and pay directly from your Momo wallet. We also have created a lot of employment, direct and indirect. We have over 500,000 plus agents and merchants today who have been employed by the service and are able to support themselves and their homes. Momo has also supported the economy in many ways, helping to reduce the unbanked population and to bridging the gap when it comes to financial inclusion.
And Momo has been doing all of this. Do you still sell scratch cards?
No, now I mean we're in the digital era.
Because I don't remember the last time I saw any MTN scratch card. We don't have it anymore. It means we are progressing. But how has Momo Limited evolved? I mean, can you share with us some of the very significant achievements as well as the challenges that have hindered the drive for a cashless society?
Well, it started, like I mentioned earlier, just as a money transfer service, purchasing airtime. And now you can do a lot more beyond that. It's now like a platform. You can do so much more. We have insurance services, we have loan services. I mean, you can actually save and even earn interest on your balances on Momo. And looking at the challenges, I mean, the key challenge is fraud. Especially when it comes to social engineering, where people receive calls from others trying to get into their heads to get them to perform transactions which they don't intend to perform. And then recently, not too long ago, with the introduction of taxes, there's the e-levy. Initially, as we all know, it had quite some impact on the service, but progressively we've seen improvement since its first introduction.
And with a platform as big as Momo, with millions and millions of subscribers in the country, I mean, how do you ensure the security and integrity of transactions, on your platform? You mentioned that one of the problems, is fraud, and that people have to deal with it. And these days, the fraudsters are finding all kinds of ways and means. They no more call you and say, "Hello, sister Neo." "Hello, auntie Neo." They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
They are finding all kinds of sophisticated ways to do it. So, I mean, how are you ensuring the security and integrity of transactions on the platform?
And when it comes to fraud, I mean, we have 3 golden rules we've been speaking about, and like you mentioned, now we are seeing decline in the number of those scenarios that you just gave.
Yeah.
And the first is not to share your mobile money PIN with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
The PIN is just like your ATM card, right? So it's an access to your wallet. So you don't need to share it with anyone. You don't need to have conversations around your wallet with strangers or anybody, because look, this is your money. So why would you want to have discussions around it with anyone? And then do not let anybody perform transactions on your behalf. Sometimes we fall prey to the fact that we feel this is my brother, this is my relative, I can trust this person with my PIN.
Yeah.
I want to send this person to go and cash out money from my wallet. Initially, the person may not have any intent of taking your money, but look, after the person does a cash out for you and sees your balance,
Mm-hmm.
and the balance looks good, you may be sowing some thoughts into the person's mind.
Yeah.
So it's better you perform the transactions yourself. We have over the years collaborated with the police, with Yoko. We have an MOU with Yoko, which we signed last year, and we are working together to bring these fraudsters to book. Also, we have channels that we have been promoting that people can use to report fraud. Okay, so you can use our new Momo app. My colleague Sylvia will talk about the new Momo app.
Right.
And you can also dial *170# and then report Momo fraud on the option 6. Or you can send an email to mmfraudteam@mtn.com.gh.
And with Momo, it's a platform obviously for financial services, and you definitely be collaborating with other operators within the ecosystem to drive inclusion. So, how is Momo going about that? Involving the other operators within the ecosystem to make sure that there's everybody, the unbanked, everybody is is getting on board.
All right. Good morning, Lantam, and good morning to your listeners. Like my colleague Solomon said, we have evolved as a one-to-one service provider to a platform. This platform is created to connect with other fintechs and the banks community. So at the moment, we are connected with all banks, and we have about 27 fintechs that are connected. All these partners are offering different services on the platform. So they are connected through our API. So we have 2 sets of APIs who are also these APIs. So you have the main wallet platform, which is where everything happens. The connection is also done via API. The way we are connected and the way we work, part of it is also mandated by regulatory. So, for instance, if you want to launch a loan service, loan is preserved for the banks. So the banks will have to come up with their loan service, and then you facilitate, for instance, that service to be accessed by your customers. So that ecosystem has been created by all of us. We provide the biggest platform, which is the wallet, and they come in with that kind of innovation. So we have a very smooth, we call it a collaborative to compete, co-opetition. That is the new normal for co-creating with your partners. So that's how the relationship is working at the moment. It's working very well,
Right.
because everybody can innovate in your space, and then we connect with you to have access to the millions of customers on our platform.
Right, and in staying compliant with regulatory requirements and industry standards, how do you go about it? How do you do that to continue to stay on top?
No, it's fine. So we remain compliant by, sticking to the regulations, right? So we work very closely with our regulators to ensure that we work within the framework of the law.
Right.
E-levy, for instance, had some impact initially, but like I mentioned earlier, we've seen some improvement come through from the service. The story is quite different now.
Story is quite different. A lot more people are
Coming on board.
coming on board.
Yeah.
And you are still able to deliver the services that you're able to deliver. So, I mean, what about some other, innovations in terms of products and services, that Mobile Money Limited has implemented to ensure that, customers access various financial services to enhance that inclusion?
Okay. So, like I said earlier, we are connected to the banks.
Yes.
So we are offering different financial services. Like I mentioned, the loan.
Mm-hmm.
We have term loan.
Yeah.
We just added a few weeks ago another loan, extra cash. We are working on an overdraft.
So there are different
kinds of loans
services
that you can access
apart from
different,
the quick loan.
Yes, apart from quick loan. We have a quick loan we have with Leshego.
Right.
We have a Ahumka loan with APSA, and we have
Express
loan with EcoBank.
Yeah.
We are currently launching with Forms Capital extra cash, as I mentioned, and very soon we'll be launching another service with CBG. So we are bringing in those financial services onto the platform. We are also well integrated with most of the insurance companies, so now you can pay your insurance and claim, also put in your claim, and all is done on your mobile. We have pensions, we have savings, we have other investment services on the platform. So we are actually expanding beyond just person-to-person transfer to broaden the ecosystem. Now payments are going beyond sending money to you. You can pay if a merchant accepts mobile money. You can do that. You can do that either through our USSD or through the app, or even by scanning a QR code from the app. So this is how wide we are going beyond just a money transfer, which was what we were offering before till now.
And you've talked about the app, right?
Yes.
How does the app, sit in all of this, and how is it enhancing the operations of Momo?
So the app, you can also regard the app as another platform where you integrate services onto that platform. So as I mentioned, initially you could use the app for basic things. We had a very basic app, which we have revamped significantly. So some of the exciting things coming on is that now you have biometric on the app. So if you have already set up biometric on your phone, whether finger or facial recognition, you can actually transact using any of these biometric points to access, which is exciting. It wasn't there before.
Yeah.
So the issue of I've forgotten my PIN, my Momo is blocked, I can't remember my PIN, we are fading that away.
I mean, so once your fingerprint is there, you just you do the transaction because it recognizes only your biometrics.
Exactly.
Right?
So it reduces also the fraud as well. We've also revamped with other interesting. There's a feature. My favorite on the app is the Cash Me feature. Cash Me, and it's an interesting one because instead of calling you and asking for some change, I could actually just request by sending you a link and say maybe cash me 100 CDs or cash me 200. And
I'll
once you see the link, so I send you the link and then you click on it, and if you're okay, I receive the money, you get the notification. So the app is getting very exciting. It's faster now, and it's a real app experience. I mean, it's improved the experience significantly.
Right.
Let me just use this opportunity to explain. Some of our customers have our main MTN app, which is different from the Momo app. Yes. And so you can do basic transactions on the My MTN app, but if you want to access loans, you want to link with your bank, you want to enjoy any of these features I'm talking about, you have to download the new app. It's called My Momo. So you can get it on the Play Store or on the Apple Store, and you can download it and play with it. It's very exciting. So that is on the customer-facing part. What we are also doing on the ecosystem side is now connecting our fintech and banking services also on the app. So now you can do your loan on the app. You can pay your pension. You don't have to remember any short code. Every service is there. We are expanding that to include utilities. So now you can pay your electricity, you can pay water, you can pay DSTV, everything from the app. So we are building the app to become the super app, so that people can access any financial service right on their phone.
Right, and this is exciting stuff.
Yes, it is.
So let's talk about the anniversary, the 15th anniversary. You know, what is the theme for the celebration? What are some of the activities lined up during the celebration period? Talk to us. What are we doing? Momo at 15. What are we doing? What are we doing?
All right. So, I mean, like you mentioned, it's a big anniversary celebration for us. The theme is empowering communities, celebrating 15 years of progressive financial and digital inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
We launched on the 2nd of August this month, and it's going to run through to the 8th of November. We started off with some regional launches. We've done Takoradi, we've done Ho, we've done Tamale, we've done Accra, and we still have floats ongoing in selected areas. Today we have a float from Tema to Accra. We have consumer promotions. We have fintech stakeholder workshop, which is slated for next week, the 28th of August. We have fraud roadshows. And talking about fraud, the only number that we encourage our customers when you receive phone calls on that you can authenticate to be coming from MTN is 0244 300,000. That is the only number that we put out there to our consumers. Any other number is not actually coming from us.
0244 300,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have the SME skills training sessions. We have agent and merchant awards. We have a legacy project that we are working on for corporate social initiative.
Right.
We have digital campaigns, and then a national stakeholder dinner and awards night slated for November.
And you know, talking about the promotions, you know, the promotions with the Momo at 15. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in it. What are the mechanics? What are the prices at stake? You know, what is happening with the promotions?
Okay, so like we said, 15 years we are celebrating with our customers.
Yeah.
So I'll take care of the exciting part. So everything is centered around this my Momo app that I was talking about. So if you download the app, that's all we want customers to focus on doing, because all our goodies are linked to the app.
To the app.
So just download the
My
app,
Momo app.
yes, and start using or continue using. We will
already
be
have
rewarding.
some on my phone. So.
I'm sure it is the My Momo one. Because the
Momo.
promo will be
I have
on the
MTN and I have my Momo.
You have my Momo.
Yeah,
That
I
is
have the
good.
two of them.
That's great.
Yes,
That's
so
great.
I'm ready.
So we will be rewarding our customers. 150 of our customers would be receiving 1,500 randomly every week. So every week we will pick customers that will win 1,500 Ghana cedis just by using the new app. We would also be giving away 15,000 Ghana cedis
15,000
to 15 customers.
To 15 customers.
Yes.
Ah.
So that's also one of the goodies that we are bringing to our customers. We would also, all transactions on the new app will be for free.
Oh, really?
Yes. So when you use the new app and you transact, we will not charge you anything. So that's another interesting or exciting feature of the app is the refer a friend. So we are trying to promote the app just to make people's life a bit easier and also get to really experience some of these services. So when you refer a friend, so the refer a friend feature will start making it available from 1st of September.
Right.
So if you refer me, you that has referred is getting 300 MB of data free.
Okay.
And me that would
300
accept
megabytes of data free for referring a friend.
Yes. And
Okay.
then the friend that also received the request and downloaded the app is also going to enjoy 200 MB of data free. So there are all these exciting goodies or giveaways are happening on the app.
Does anything happen when you send cash me to somebody?
just to say thank you for receiving or sending cash me. So we have all these exciting prices happening. There would also be, like Solomon said, some exciting pricing or promotion happening at the agent side and
Right.
also on the merchant side. Some will come through the awards events, and also some regionally focused activities as well.
So it's a lot of
Yes.
exciting stuff for Momo at
Yes.
15. So as you celebrate 15 years, are there any other exciting services, extra services?
So, like I
That
said, we've launched the extra cash.
The extra cash.
Yes,
So
that
apart
one,
from that, is there anything else?
we are working on the overdraft service. I
okay.
talked about extra
Yeah.
balance, which
Yeah.
we are testing at the moment. Otherwise, all our services, all our loan services are all available. If you subscribe to any insurance, they would be on the app from now. So
All right.
all of these features that are coming. But let me also use this opportunity to appeal to the bigger fintech community. The app we are creating and our platform is to also enable them bring their services onto the app as well. We on the bigger community or the ecosystem is to encourage more innovation. We have very young, talented individuals or groups of people that are always innovating. These developers have great ideas, and they can come to us directly or go to any of the fintech community to have some of their services tested, and if they are viable enough, and we are ready to build with them. So we are not leaving the bigger fintech ecosystem out. Everybody is included in this celebration, and we would be celebrating with everyone, even including our banking partners and also the regulator as well.
And everybody
Yes,
else. Yes. And I know a lot of people are excited about all the things that Momo at 15 is bringing.
Yes.
And I'm sure those who don't already have the Momo app, the My Momo app are downloading
Yes,
it.
they should.
Yeah, so download it, start referring people. You could win. There's a lot of money at stake. So, yeah, and we know there's been a rise in the use of digital wallets and online payments. So, going into the future, how do you see the Momo service, evolving in the next few years? In terms of technology changes and all of that. I mean, do you foresee any disruption in the space in that regard?
Yes, disruption for sure. They said the only way to stay ahead of disruption is to disrupt.
Yeah.
So it's a continuous disruption.
Yeah.
Like I said, we've been able to bring some key industries onto the platform. We are turning our focus on health. Health is going to be a primary focus area for us, where people can access health also on their phone or linked to their mobile money. We are currently working with a few of the partners to really also bring in the agric community, where you can farmers can access or keep their wallets active, use it to pay for items, even secure a loan to facilitate their business on the app as well. We are bringing also new technology. So we all know everything is going to the cloud now. One of the ways we can scale and improve the speed on the app is to go to the cloud.
Right.
So we are moving. There are other regulatory guardrails in terms of how we do that carefully, and we are working with our regulators to do that. The key thing that we are also working on is blockchain. As you know, blockchain is a digital ledger, and what it does is that it's able to sort of crunch multiple transactions in seconds.
Yeah.
So to improve transactions and be able to get all these partners that are coming into the ecosystem means we have to find more innovative ways. And blockchain is one of the technologies that we have identified will help us first speed, also provide higher security, because as you bring multiple angles into your platform, you have to make it more secure. And also to be able to do millions of transactions in seconds, as against the hundreds and thousands that we are doing now. So yeah, exciting technology and new advances coming in.
So we're looking forward to all of that. And
Yes.
so as we're wrapping this up, what would you say finally? Let me begin with you.
Well, we want to appreciate our stakeholders.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, Lantam, we couldn't have gotten this far without their help. Special thanks to Bank of Ghana for creating the enabling framework and environment for us to thrive and for the ecosystem to develop to where it is today. We will continue to urge our customers to observe the golden rules to keep themselves safe from fraudsters, and also we would want to encourage everyone to download the new MyMomo app. It's fantastic, just like my colleague Sylvia mentioned. And on the fee waiver side, I would want to end here by encouraging our customers to download the MyMomo app, use it for payments and transfers, because we have waived the fees from now up to the end of August.
So from now to the end of August, when you
now
do
to up to the end of August, yes,
it's free.
It's free. So the time to transact is now.
Do more transactions.
So download now and do more transactions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Send more Momo. Send more Momo. Send more Momo on the MyMomo. I have I'm even coming to open mine. I said I was going to send you cash. So I'm opening the Momo app. You see, I've opened it. Okay. But thank you very much for joining us in the studio, and we're grateful that Momo has been doing all of this for the last 15 years, and we wish you all the best in your 15th year anniversary celebration. Mrs. Sylvia Otue Champo is Chief Products and Services Officer at MTN Ghana, and Solomon Hayford, Mr. Solomon Hayford, is the Head of Business Intelligence and Decision Support at MTN Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much for joining us in the studio.
Open the door. Come in.